Okay, so for problem number one, it's really just simple. All you really need to do is just kind of simplify it out. I mean, that's really what we're doing. So as we can see in this problem, I'm just going to rewrite it out. So, it's kind of easier for me. So A, B, second, and C to the times. Excuse my awful writing, by the way, but it's all good. Okay, so I basically like to see the variables A right here and B right here as 1, because they're 1A and 1B, so we can just put a 1 right there. And then all you do to simplify this is really just combine like terms. So right here we have A to the 7th power, because 1 plus 6 is 7. And then with our B factors, 1 plus 2 would equal B to the 3rd power. And then lastly, when we combine our last terms, C, we get C to the 8th power. And that is our final answer. Now, for question number 2, it gets a little more complicated. So how I like to do it is you kind of just I like to draw lines right in between the variables, separating them so you know which one's which. And from there, you just kind of, from whichever variable is largest, you subtract the other one. So right here we see A to the 3rd power and just A to the 1st power. And then if we redraw our line and we subtract the two, we're going to get A to the 2nd power. And since our bigger number or bigger power was on the bottom, we put it on the denominator. And then for our B value, we have B to the 2nd power and B to the 1st power. So, we take the numerator and subtract the denominator. And there we just get B to the 1st power, but we don't need to write that out. And then lastly, we have C to the 5th power and C to the 4th power. So we subtract those and we just get C on top. And that is our answer. B to the 1st power, C to the 1st power over A to the 2nd power. And lastly, we have our third equation. Now for this one, what I like to do is just honestly just kind of multiply them all together pretty much. So I'm just going to rewrite this out. And what you do is you just multiply it. So then we have our little 3 up here. Alright. So we do 3 to the 3rd power, which we see right here, and that's going to equal 27. Now, since that's a power and A doesn't have a power, it's A to the 1st power, you do 1 times 3, because there's secretly a little 1 up here, so that's going to be A to the 3rd power, and then you multiply, or you just kidding, you multiply these two, and you're going to get B to the 6th power, sorry, that's a 6, and then lastly you multiply C to the 5th power to the 3rd power, which you get C to the 15th power. Now, here is our final answer. 27, A to the 3rd power, B to the 6th power, and C to the 15th power. Thank you.